Muslims believe in heaven and hell, and since God is fair, why would He send people to hell?
The existence of heaven and hell is a reality, and the Quran is very graphic about it, very specific about it, about both levels of existence after this world. And that's a reality every Muslim must believe in. It's one of the cardinal principles in Islam, the belief in heaven and hell. And it does exist. Now, who will enter paradise? Now, when we talk about heaven and hell, let me define the term. Heaven, by definition, is anything away from earth. So that's not the real term. The Quran uses Jannah. Jannah means a paradise, it's a garden. It's a place in the heavens where there is a facility where the believers shall reside eternally. Hell also technically is in the heavens. So it's both these realities exist outside of this earthly existence. Now, paradise is a garden that's protected, that does not bring hardship to the human race, and they will exist eternally. This is a principle the Quran clearly states in various ways. And it's a very pleasurable facility that shall have no end in time. And that eternity factor is only possible because God is eternal. If not for the eternal being, the whole notion of paradise, the whole existence of the universe would be impossible. So Islam does believe in that. Now, is paradise exclusively for Muslims? And I'm using the term Muslims in a generic sense. Of course not. There are Muslims today that Quran calls hypocrites, meaning those who pretend to be Muslims, but in fact their heart does not resonate towards God. Such individuals actually will be the ones who will inhabit the lowest levels of hell. So hell is not an exclusive place for quote-unquote non-Muslims. It is actually for all those who reject the truth and good. Those are the ones who shall be punished in hell. So it's not a question of whether non-Muslims will only exclusively enter hell. The Quran is very specific that anyone who submits to the truth, meaning as long as there's a struggle to want to uncover the reality and to submit to the reality, such an individual to God is a believer, though they may not have declared their belief in public. So there are two institutions that we understand. A human being who declares themselves to be a Muslim and they come under special privilege because they declare, though they may be hypocrites. And then there are those who are truly Muslims in the heart, but they don't declare it. That judgment is exclusively God's, and in Islam, no human being is allowed to pass judgment as to who shall enter paradise or hell. Even the prophets are not allowed to do that. That is the exclusive domain of God, and therefore for us as believers in God, as Muslims, it is forbidden for us to be passing judgments as to who's going to hell and who's going to paradise. We have to encourage each other to speak the truth, to stand for the truth, to promote justice and to promote patience. As Quran says, tawasaw bil haqq wa tawasaw bis sabr, meaning enjoin justice and truth and enjoin patience in this difficult world. But other than that, for us to pass judgment as to who's entering paradise is not acceptable. So in summary, non-Muslims, such as atheists, Hindus, Christians, Jews, are all potential candidates of entering paradise, subject to the intentions of how willing they are to submit to the truth. That is really the Islamic perspective.